Let me move this over. Hello! I see that there's one person here. Hey, what's up? Check out my setup. Look, I've got all of my ingredients. I've got, well, there's this giant blank space here, but I need some space for my mouse. Welcome. I'm just gonna give it like 2 minutes, I think. I'm trying to figure out how to go live on this too, so that I can have just like 2 for 1, you know what I mean? But I don't have the options that they say. Tap create, select live from the menu, but I don't have that in my menu. I just have camera, quick, templates. So camera, quick, video. Oh shit, that was quick. Well, shit. Okay. I am not going to be able to figure this out in the amount of time that it... I literally thought it was going to be as easy as clicking a button, like how it is on every other flippin' app. But apparently not. So I'll have to figure out the live thing later for TikToks, which is fine. I suppose I could go live on Facebook, but I don't know. That feels weird because like my family follows me on Facebook, you know? Anyway, hi to whoever is out there watching. I think that that's enough time. I just need to very quickly confirm a couple things because I have just been booked for some stuff coming up. Okay. I'm focusing. This is having 100% of my attention. Let's bake some bread. Hi, everybody. My name is Jamie. I am going to be baking some bread today. We've got our ingredients. I have a little board, a bowl. I meant to grab a second bowl, so I'm going to have to leave. This is going to be super just casual and just chilling out and hanging out and baking bread because, like, why not? I need bread, so I'm going to bake bread. And you know what? Since I can't figure out this live, I'm just going to record this and turn this into a video. Everything is content! If you know that meme. Anyway. No. Just gotta make sure I have a good angle. Okay, good angle. Can you tell that I'm severely unprepared? It's okay though. I was literally telling my friend earlier today, I was talking about the fact that I've been doing Twitch and been like focusing on my accounts, my social media accounts a little bit more, and have been trying to come up with like, just been feeling the creative vibe of wanting to post videos and statuses and like connect with people again. And I feel like this might sound super stupid to some people, but I don't really care. I feel like the whole world after going through COVID is now just taking this giant deep breath of like, oh my God, that's right. There are great things about being a human. Oh, yes. You know? And so now everybody's like actually beginning to enjoy life again. At least that is the case for moi. I'm starting to like get out there and do things, like reconnect with old friends. And just like go to freaking places again, which, you know, I wasn't doing before. So anyway, okay, I think that's been enough time. It's 7:05. Hi, Bree! Hello, is it chat? Hello. I'm glad that this is semi-working, minus the fact that I forgot to switch screens. That's my bad. My bad, guys. Hey, like I said, we're figuring this out. We're learning. This is also a channel about education. It's very important that you, good viewer, learn from my horrid streaming mistakes. Okay, so let's get to it. Firstly and foremost, we have, ladies and gentlemen, a certified author in the chat. Oh fuck, I just lost my page. Brianna Marie of Dungeons and Randomness. My beautiful, smart, intelligent, thoughtful little sister wrote a book with one of my best friends, Jason Massey, right there. And I could not be more proud of them. And here it is. And I am today going to be recreating a recipe that I just lost the fucking page for. I was all prepped and everything. I should have written down the page because that's what, you know, a smart person would do, but I instead was using a bookmark. I was using this beautiful map as my bookmark because I don't have it in me to hang it up until I have a wonderful frame for it. You know, where it's like you have such nice things. Okay, now I definitely know I'm in the wrong spot because I just passed races and I know that it's before character creation. Where are you? Oh, boom, right there. It's literally right before character creation. Perfect. For reference, it is on page 193 of this book that I believe you can still get on Amazon. The Adventurer's Guide to Theria, Volume 1, Ellara. There will be a Volume 2 coming out soon, funded on Kickstarter. But they have an event going on Saturday called Theriathon. It's an event for the podcast. That's a 12-hour stream here on Twitch, which is super fun. There's going to be a bunch of different groups, and I learned a bit about it today because the Dungeon Master Jason, I keep looking over here because that's where my screen is. The Dungeon Master Jason I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I'm like 40 steps ahead of you. I can what? He was on the World Anvil podcast earlier today talking about Theriathon and what we were going to be doing during Theriathon, and I got some tidbits. I got some tidbits about what to expect. Oh no. Okay, it just cut out for a second. I have it in the background because I want to make sure that tech-wise everything's going okay. I need to get started or we're going to be here literally all night. Let me finish my introduction. There is an event this Saturday on Twitch on Dungeons and Randomnesses or D&DR Podcast's Twitch channel, where it's going to be a 12-hour stream, different groups, all from the show. We're going to play a bunch of games. It's going to be super fun. Please come hang out with us. And from the show, from this beautiful book, I am going to be recreating the iconic Ellaran Grieving Rolls. So, let's get it going. I've prepped all of my ingredients ahead of time. Mostly I haven't measured everything, but mostly I have. And here's what they are. I hope that it's... Oh my god, I didn't even ask. I'm glad they are in the chat. Is it okay that I'm doing... Can I, share this recipe online? I can leave out some stuff if you want to keep it a secret. You know, if you want the full recipe, you're just going to have to buy the book on Amazon. Okay. Ingredients, though. Share it, okay? Share it. Okay. Do it. Got it. Okay, the ingredients. 1 tablespoon active dry yeast. I've got these beautiful buddies here. I don't know if it's a tablespoon, but I assume that's fine. 1 package measures to about 2 1/4 teaspoons. Okay. Well, I'm a dumb American, and I don't know what that means. We'll figure it out. 1/2 cup warm water. We've got that. That was warmed up in a beautiful bottle, because what an easier way to warm up water than using a bottle warmer, because it has this little measure thingy on it. Anyway, 1/2 cup whole milk, 1 very, very small dragon egg, or 1 large normal egg. We only have normal eggs with us today. 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon salt, 3 cups all-purpose flour, and 1 tablespoon of butter. Let's get going. I don't know if I showed the picture of the rolls. Obviously, it is a caricature. It's not actual rolls, but we'll see what they look like. I'm not going to obviously be able to finish everything on Twitch tonight because Hexmaniac Marie in the chat will be streaming at 8 o'clock on her channel. But I'm going to be streaming for about an hour, and then maybe I will post the results on my Instagram, which you can see below over here under the mic, and on my TikTok. I'll probably make a video about it because I'm going to have my camera going starting now. Oh shoot, I missed a phone call. Oh, it's fine. It's just for my doctor. It's fine. Okay. I'm just making sure that we can see the whole board, and I want to know where my line of sight is. Wonderful. Edge of the book to here. Step 1 in the preparation of our rolls. In your helmet or some other large bowl, we have a large bowl, stir the yeast into warm water and let it sit until dissolved. In a different upside-down helmet, whisk together the milk, egg, oil, sugar, salt, and poison. Wait, no, not poison. That's not right. I'm glad it was specified. Let me go get a second helmet. I told you that I knew that I had missed something. I will be right back. While I am gone, what is your favorite thing to cook at home? Write it in the chat. Okay, bye. I'll be literally right back. I just need a bowl. Kitty cat. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty cat. Oh my gosh, you know what I just realized while I was out there getting these bowls? You don't cook. You don't have a single recipe, dude, because you did that whole thing where you went to Vogue and like learned a bunch of really cool stuff. Like I don't believe that for a minute. I don't believe it. What's your thing? What's the thing where you're like, ooh, I want to impress this person. I'm going to make... I have a few recipes. I make a bomb-ass salmon. I learned how to bake a little bit, but I never do it. Yeah, I feel that. Okay, we're going to read step 2. So that while that's going on, I can continue on with the next thing. Add all of this to the yeast mixture and stir until combined. So the yeast mixture, we're going to start in here, and then we'll mix the other stuff in this bowl here, which will then get added to the green bowl, and then we will add in the flour. I brought an extra one in case I would need it. But let's start out with the yeast. And I think this is going to be fun. For like the amount? Probably, right? Do you know how to make macarons, Brianna? We should bake while you're here visiting. Of course I lost my freaking scissors. Oh, I have kitchen shears. That's like one thing I would love to learn how to cook, just so that I can say I knew how to cook it. It's macarons. And they're so cute and yummy. All I know about macarons is they're famously hard to make. Yeah, they are. They are famously hard to make. Because you see them on all those baking shows, and they're like, I really want to impress the judges, so today I've decided to make my famous macarons. And then they end up going home because macarons are famously hard to make. 1 packet of yeast, warm water, warmed up with a bottle warmer. Let that sit for about As long as it takes me to stir up the other stuff. How about that? Oh, immediately smells. Okay. Big old bowl. Put these scissors back. And I am mixing up the milk, which is a half a cup. Half a cup of milk. Let's see, what other famous dishes can I do? I am really good with stews and like soups. Julian like every single soup and stew I've ever made. Julian freaks out. He's like, "Oh my god, you need to make that again. It was so good." Which is weird because they literally have the least amount of effort to me. Eggs. I'm doing 2 dragon eggs. No. 1 very, very small dragon egg or 1 large normal egg. And luckily these are large and organic, so I think it should be fine. I really like your shepherd's pie. I can make that while you're here if you want it. If you have any special requests like that, seriously, let me know, because I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, oh, what am I going to make while Bree's here? I want to do banana bread one morning, like for breakfast. Pancakes, because Evelyn can have that stuff now. I mean, I can't put added sugar in it, but we can sweeten it with other things. Like berries or stuff like that. 1 egg, oil. How much oil am I doing? 1 tablespoon? 2 tablespoons. It's a brand new thing. It's a brand new thing. Yeah, it's a brand new thing. Oh my god, banana bread. Yeah, dude, I make a bomb banana bread too, not gonna lie. I had searched the internet to find the best banana bread recipe, and I had found it. I also have the world's best cookie recipe. We will definitely be making, do you like chocolate chip cookies? Are you a chocolate chip cookie fan? Because I have literally the world's best chocolate chip cookie recipe. It's Julian's mom's cookie recipe, and I literally cannot tell you how to do it. It is a serious family secret, and I was honored that she told me. But they are literally the best fucking cookies. Anyway, milk, egg, oil, sugar. How much sugar? 2 tablespoons of sugar. Oh, not a lot of sugar in these rolls. So next week on the Twitch, or I should start off by saying at 8 o'clock, my sister's going to be streaming on her channel, because our schedule right now, for anybody watching in the future or watching on YouTube, because I hopefully have figured out how to save videos at this point. We'll see tomorrow if what I set up works. I don't know. Maybe. I tried one different setting, and I was like, maybe that'll fix it. Salt. 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm not gonna measure that. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Okay. Aren't these cute? My little salt and pepper shakers. Boop, 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 boop. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna mix this up. Oh, I forgot the poison. Wait, no poison. That's right. I'm just kidding. What was I talking about? What are cute? I said, oh my god, those are cute. Oh my, salt and pepper shakers. That's the hard thing, is the delay really gets me. I'm like, wait, what are we talking about in the chat? Because I'm like already past whatever it was, you know? What was I talking about though? I don't remember. You'll get the delay soon. Yeah, I'm sure. It's something you'll probably get used to. Oh, putting it on YouTube. Yeah, hopefully I switched one setting. So hopefully I'll be able to upload these so that they don't just get completely lost. I mean, I know it's not the best content right now, but eventually our schedule, which was what I was getting to, our schedule will be a little bit more consistent, hopefully with less delays, and we can just, just get straight to it and not have as many tech difficulties. Because technically, we streamed last week, but it didn't work. The game didn't work. The footage got lost. So it's like it didn't happen. So this is technically the introduction onto my channel. My cat's trying to jump onto the thing right here. Hey, hey, hey. Oh yeah. Okay. So it is something I'll get used to for sure. That makes a lot of sense. But yeah, the schedule. So on every other Tuesday, we're going to stagger. So I'll go from 7 to 8 and Bria's going to go from 8 to 9. And then consequently, the other Thursdays will either be on my channel or on Bree's channel playing some old nostalgic games. It may not always be old nostalgic games, but right now that's what we're doing. It's like old games from our childhood. Right now we're doing Paper Mario on my channel, and we're going to do, if this is still the plan, I don't know, we were planning on still doing Final Fantasy X on Brianna's channel, and then we talked about maybe doing Sonic or GoldenEye, Star Fox, something like that, because we used to play so many games like that when we were kids, and we would do the stupidest stuff with it, so it would be super fun. Okay, we're gonna combo these. I think this has been sitting long enough. Let me check on our yeast. Oh, it doesn't, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look activated, you guys. I'm just being honest. It may help when we add in the sugar, but I've made bread enough times to kind of know. We may have a dud. We may have a dud. But that's okay. We're going to figure it out. So it does say to combo these. Add all this to the yeast mixture and stir until combined. Add 3 cups of flour and stir until it gets sticky. Okay. So we're going to add this in. And I'm gonna, hi Stormy. Jumping in, we couldn't help it. That's my cat, Stormageddon. If I put this, that's fine if I put that there, right? Next time I'm totally gonna figure, I completely forgot I was doing this too. This is gonna go great. Next time I'm totally going to do the 2 lives. I feel like it's so easy because I can literally put the cameras right next to each other, have both chats right next to each other. Oh, you know what? I gotta mix this up first. Stir, stir, stir. But it didn't get foamy, so there isn't really a ton to stir. That's so weird that it didn't react. But we'll see if it does anything. I'm doing great, sweetie. Thanks. I've also, oh god, trying not to make a mess. I put down this like tablecloth because I'm in Evelyn's room right now because she's asleep, and I knew if I was in the kitchen doing this, it would be way too loud. She is still sleeping in our bedroom with us. I have no idea if and when that will ever change. We'll see. I don't know. She wakes up so frequently through the night. Really, Storm, again? You see that I am here and that I am live. I'm live, man. Please don't drink that. My cat is just being a menace. Okay, now we're gonna stir this up. We're stirring it up. Stir, stir, stir. Stir, stir. Can you hear that? Is this good? Wait, let me get all up in here. Get you some ASMR action. Ready? that doing anything? I can't even tell if it's picking up on the mic. Okay. It's getting sticky. It says that it's supposed to get sticky, so this is a good sign, I think. This is a good sign that it's getting sticky. Focus. Try not to get anxious or anything, and focus on the fact that these rolls will help people get over deep, crippling sadness. Knead the sticky dough by hand against the counter for about 10 minutes until smooth but slightly tacky. It should spring back when poked, just like Una. Oh, I miss Una. Almost got all the flour incorporated, and then we'll start to hand knead it because it is getting that like sticky dough texture. So you know what? This is looking good so far. I'm getting flour all up in my book. Also, just so that I don't have to awkwardly ask you in person, Brie, when you're here visiting, will you sign my book? Because I didn't get a signed copy, but like I feel like maybe I could get a sister privilege or like a visitation privilege, you know? Because when you guys are at cons, you're gonna sign books and stuff, right? So, like, can you sign my book? Okay, thanks. Next, tacky. We're gonna hand knead it. And this is gonna sit for an hour. Oh my god, yes. Dope. Because I'm so proud of you. I'm gonna get Jason, too, one day. Shoot. There we go. Sorry, I had like one big chunk of flour that wasn't incorporating, and I already had it in this huge ball. So, now we've pretty much got all the flour incorporated. It's nice and sticky. We're going to hand knead it. I'm going to quickly scrape out this bowl and give it a rub down with some oil because this is actually going to sit, and we're going to let it like double in size, which is why I was like, I'm probably not going to be able to finish this tonight because I would have to let it, you know, sit for about an hour, and then I'll bake it. So I'll plan on finishing this. Let me flour this surface first. I'll plan on finishing this on, I'll probably upload it on my TikTok tomorrow, and I'll finish it up for the YouTube video too, if I'm able to salvage anything off Twitch. Like I said, I only tried to change one different setting, so we'll see. There's still some other settings I gotta work out too, like the whole, Brie told me there's this setting where when I'm not here, I can have it show you when she's playing and vice versa, and I still have to figure that part out. Okay, we need a little olive oil in here because we're gonna let it sit. Please don't pour too much. I always end up pouring way too much because the bottle's so big and heavy. Okay, and I need a little bit more flour. Spin that around. Spin that around because we're gonna let this double in size. You know, another bread, I recently made peasant bread. Oh my god, it was so good. Such an easy, if you are not much of a baker, maybe I'll do that sometime, because I'm planning for this, for my side of this channel, to do gaming with Brianna, for the days that we're doing things together, and then either cooking or crafting, on my Twitch by myself. Just because those are things that I like to do, and I'm doing anyway, so like, why the fuck, you know what I mean? Why not? Just do it. Just freaking do the thing. Okay, my book is officially covered in flour. You'll still sign it though. Even if it's got freaking bread flour in it. Okay, I'm just gonna knead this. Okay. Spring back when poked. Okay, it's springing. I'm gonna knead it for another 2-3 minutes. I don't want to overwork it is the thing, you know, that's the thing with bread. But I do want it to be fully incorporated. So yeah, I made peasant bread recently. And maybe that's something that I'll do on the channel again, because it was such an easy bread. If you're not a baker, it is such a good beginner bread. It literally has like 3 ingredients. You just let it sit, let it bake in the same dish that you let it sit in, like a glass container. Or no, that's the focaccia, sorry. The peasant bread, it's like that. You cook it in a bowl, and that's why it comes out with this like circular shape. The focaccia is one, I cooked it in this, actually, this brown one. So it came out like that. The focaccia is the one where you literally just lay it in a pan and cook it like that. So, we'll bake bread too. All right, ready? Spring test. It's springing. It's springing. It's a slow spring, but it's springing. Okay, we'll give it a couple more pats. And then we're going to cover her up with a little bit of oil. Flip her around a little bit. Get her nice and covered up in the oil. And we'll take a before and after picture. So that, because I'm always really bad at, determining size for these types of things. Like, oh, is that double what it was? But here she is. Our bread. Here you are, TikTok. Okay, other cameras over here. Our bread. I didn't bring, I have paper towels over here. One second. Let me grab some paper towels. I didn't think about how long this was going to take me to do. I think it's fine that this was yet another short, sort of thing. I'm going to cover her up with a dish towel, probably a damp dish towel, and let her sit for about an hour, and then we will continue with the instructions, and that will finish up on my Twitch. For now, I'm just going to set this aside, and maybe I'll just chat and hang out for a couple more minutes, or like 10-15 more minutes while I clean everything up. And yeah, I can show you my most recent project, actually, if you'd like to see that, because that's kind of fun. Here, let me cover her with a paper towel for now. And then, yeah, I just have so much that I want to get in the fridge. Like, I want to put the milk and the butter and, the salt and the pepper back and all that stuff. But before we officially, clean up and get rid of all of this stuff, why don't I go through a little bit more of the recipe just so people know what to do at home if you're baking along. No, not resin stuff, actually. I do have some of that behind me if you'd like to see that too, because I have some very cool resin stuff going on. Let me just stop this, because I want to conserve my battery. And I'll move all of my ingredients and stuff. And we'll move this. Okay, so let's just double check to make sure everything is looking good. So, next, cover the upside down helmet. Covered. Check. Leave it in a warm spot and let the dough rise until doubled in size. Should take about an hour. Check. In the meantime, try not to kill anyone. Maybe write in your journal. Definitely check in with yourself. I could do that. I could check in with myself. Sure. Step 4. Comb your mustache, if you have one. For the love of the god of the sun and any demon lords possessing you, just focus for once. This is so cute. Okay. Once the dough has risen, dust your work surface a bit more with flour and throw the dough out on top. Divide it into 12 pieces using a dagger or other sharp torture implement nearby. Perfect. Then we're going to shape them into parcels, traditional Ellaran Grieving Roll shape. Tuck the edges underneath to form a little package you imagine is filled with the remorse and shame of 1,000 generations. Then roll the dough around between your palms until round and smooth. This effectively traps in the tears of your ancestors. Remember that every Ellaran Grieving Roll is thought to hold the sadness of those who have ever fallen or ever will fall on Ellara. So don't fuck this up. We're super disrespectful. Make a couple of slashes across the top of the dough with your dagger to remind your ancestors who's boss. I love this so much. This is so cute. Tear a parchment page out of one of Jadzia's largest tomes, line a rectangular pan with it, and spray the page with the oil used to clean your weapon or armor. Otherwise, just spray a non-stick coating of some sort. Arrange the roll inside the pan, spacing them out a little. Let the rolls rise for about a half an hour until they fill the pan and look like little pillows made from horror. Made from the horror of terrible, gruesome death. While the rolls are rising, preheat the oven to 375. Meanwhile, take the time to reflect on those close to you who have felt deep sadness and regret. This should likely be everyone in Theria. Try not to cry or you'll ruin it and you'll have to start over. I'll try not to cry. I also wouldn't want to ruin my eyeliner. So perfect. Melt the butter and brush it over the risen grieving rolls. This is the secret step to making the grief go away forever. Wait, no, that's the poison again. Don't use any poison. Bake the rolls until golden, 15 to 20 minutes tops. Last step. Lift the grieving rolls from the pan, apologize to Jadzia for using a page from her tome, and let the rolls cool on a chainmail shirt or something until they're cool enough to touch. Be sure to give Therian grieving rolls to those who are crying, lamenting, regretting, or despairing. Sometimes we bury the dead with a roll or two. Eat whatever's left as soon as possible, and remember to bury your sadness deep, deep down inside where it can never come out. Enjoy. Wonderful. So I will finish this recipe along with my rolls on, like I said, both the YouTube channel and on my TikTok. And I'll probably do some before and after photos of the dough itself on Instagram and stuff too. So make sure you follow me on all that stuff below. And yeah, so here's what I got going on. I'm actually going to move her if I'm going to show you the stuff that I have behind me. So I'll just show you a couple projects because I don't want to show everything. I hope it'll be yummy. Me too. Bread sounds really good right now, actually. Here is my most recent dagger die. These are used to hold your dice for D&D. This is a blue, white, and black design with sparkles. It's hard for the camera to sort of catch the color and the light. I also have a filter on, so it's not doing it quite the justice it deserves, I promise. It's very, very sparkly. Here, I wonder if I can take my filter off for just a sec. Here we go. Do. So sparkle. Pretty. So that's my most recent dagger die. You put the dies right in here. And it goes immediately back on. So that's my most recent one. I've got some new products over here that I don't want to quite show yet because they're not launched or ready. And then this is the most recent one that I've been working on. I actually sent you a video about this, Brianna. Ah, so pretty. Thank you. I sent you a video about this, Brianna, where I'm making these, I'm making knits as well. They just fit in with I hate using this terminology, they fit in with the brand. So I'm doing knit vines as well that I'm going to be able to hang, because my main goal is to go to Renaissance fairs and do like the Renaissance fair circuit and sell my wares there. And so aesthetically, I want to have like the vines hanging down from the ceiling and stuff, and I wanted to do that with knitted vines because, I don't know, it just felt easier and cute. And I was like, oh, you know what? I bet you I could sell those. I bet you people would buy knitted vines of leaves and flowers. How pretty it will be with this has all of these little knitted leaves on it, right? So cute. So cute. So, and this is really, This is a really simple stitch too. The leaf, not so much. The leaf is a bit difficult, but even the flowers are pretty simple. And see, now I'm gonna go in the zone and just like not talk for like 45 minutes, and I'll just fucking crochet. This is the danger of me doing crafts on my channel, is like, there's got to be a word for it, where it's like you just get into the zone when you're doing something. Specifically for me, it's crafts, and I'll just be like, nope, I'm just gonna do this, and look up at the clock, and oh, what's that? 3 hours have gone by? Fuck, okay. I did not realize. But look at all this progress I've made. You know, this is probably my 4th or 5th yarn vine. So, you think I'm doing a good job being talkative? Really? Aw. That makes me feel good, because I was feeling really awkward. I was like, it's really just Bree here in the chat, chilling, hanging out. And I'm just, you know, talking to myself, knitting away. Or not knitting, crocheting away. But no, so that's the goal, is I want to make probably, I want to get to, I think, 20 of these in different colors and shapes for the vines and leaves, before I put them up on the store. Just because I like to have a variety of stuff before I, you know, offer it, I guess. But these are very fun to make too, because I can literally like be sitting there watching TV and just be crocheting, you know. So, or like waiting for dinner and I could just be crocheting away. Hey lady, what are you up to tonight? Hey girl, hey! Not much. I just made some bread. You missed it. I've got it sitting over here proving in this blue bowl behind me. Or no, it's over here, this blue bowl. I made these Ellaran Grieving Rolls from my sister's book that she wrote. This one here, which I told you I was going to run us a D&D campaign, and I was going to use this book to do so, because it like gives you a full setting world and like NPCs and stuff, and you guys would get a taste of the show, but we need to still do that. We have to figure out when we're going to like sit down and create characters. It just sucks because like we never have any time, I feel like we only get to see you guys once a month, you know? Like, that blows. But yeah, and now I'm just sitting here and I'm shooting the shit and I'm crocheting. I'm crocheting vines. I have all of these vines already. I don't have my pile, it's all the way over there. But I have these crocheted vines, which actually I need to measure this because this needs to only be 6 feet. 1 second. I have these crocheted vines that I am putting leaves and flowers and stuff on, that I'm going to dangle from my tent from the Renaissance fairs to make it look like I'm in a forest and stuff. And I think I'm going to try to sell them, but I don't know, because they're going to look so cute. I'm going to do little leafy, like, yarn leaves and yarn flowers on them. And I thought about doing LEDs, like, because I can string those in, you know? I know. I know. We need to, and what sucks too is getting down and scheduling to actually sit and play. It's like, I want to sit down and play, but it's also, I never get to see you guys. So when we see you guys, we end up just hanging out, you know? Or just like going to the store or, you know, doing whatever. Plus the weather's getting nice too. So it's like, do we want to hang out and sit and sit and get drunk and play D&D? I mean, yes, I would totally do that. Zoom D&D, I would be down for that. I don't know if we could get Julian on. He hates that shit. But I could try to talk him into it, because he likes playing D&D. He doesn't get an opportunity to play very often because he is a very particular type of player. We'll say that. Bree knows what I'm talking about. He's a very enthusiastic player, we'll say. So he doesn't get a chance to play very often. And the campaign that I have set for you guys is exciting. That is such a nice way of putting it. He's a very enthusiastic player. Yeah, he does all the crazy shit. He literally told me, "Oh, I'll only play D&D with you, Jamie, if I get to be a Jedi." I was like, "No, Julian, that's a different show. That's Respect the Crit." He goes, "No, I know what I said. I want to play Dungeons and Dragons as a Jedi." I was like, "God fucking damn it, Julian." So it'll be fun. But like I was gonna say, the campaign that I have set for you guys is in this world, but it is not like, it's not a heavy duty thing. It's gonna be very light, very fun. I did add some stuff, and it's gonna be crazy. But we just need to come up with a creation. If we could do character creation, like, not separately, but like maybe we could do that over Zoom. And once we have the characters set and developed, that usually gets people really excited to like sit down and schedule and play. So I don't know. I'll talk to Julian about it. He's just been having such a hard time at work lately too. Schedule wise, they are asking so much of him. Like so much of him. He worked, I don't even know how many hours last week. It was insane. But he was exhausted. Poor guy. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's already almost 8 o'clock. Oh my god. I was anticipating, like, not having anything to say, or, like, the time going by, me being like, well, I guess I'll end early, because this is so boring. But this has been almost a full hour. Go us. Thank you, people in the chat, for keeping me company while I did nothing. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, it sucks. It seriously sucks. I feel so bad for him. And like, ugh. He's so tired when he gets home, and he's so grumpy. It's like, ugh. There's nothing I can do, you know? Like, I can't. I thought about it. I was like, should I just go and ream his boss out? But that would just make things worse, you know? I want to, though. I want to. Yell at her and be like, what the fuck is your problem? Okay, I'll say this one thing about his boss, because I don't want to get him in trouble. Not that anybody here would say anything, obviously. I'll just say one thing, though, is she denied his vacation. Denied it. Said, no, I'm sorry, we're way too short-staffed. Like, you can't, I'm sorry. And he was like, you know what, I understand, that's fine. Guess where she freaking is right now? She took a 12-day vacation. Are you kidding me? You denied my husband his vacation that he earned, and then you go and take a 12-day vacation? Like, fuck off, dude. Fuck off. Anyway. What about Friday nights? Would that be a good night? That's not how that works at all. Let me check. I have to check my calendar. Literally everything on our lives is on my Google Calendar. Google Calendar. Let me see. Oh, shit. We could probably do next Friday. We can't tomorrow. But maybe next Friday? And then we're seeing you on the 24th. So that would actually work out really good if we do character creation Friday and then we end up hanging out with you guys on Sunday. If you want, if you and Zach are down, I'm pretty sure we'll be down. Look, we finished it. A whole 6-foot strand. Now I gotta make the leaves, which is the hard part. Send me a calendar invite. Okay, I'll do it. I pulled it up. I will do that as soon as I pop off of this. Because I still have to clean. I just wanted to finish that last strand because I was so close. Because I was so close to finishing it up. And I still have shit to put away. Like, I have to put away my butter. And my milk and stuff. Oh, I'm so gross. No, not really. I do need to wash all of this, though. And that's trash, and this is clean, and that's clean. And that's clean. And then those are just ingredients. Cool. All right. I am going to send you a calendar invite, and I am going to log off a few minutes early tonight just because I want to put this stuff away and get a timer going for this lovely bread here. I think it's been about, 20 minutes that it's been sitting already. So can you show it up close? I want to see my bread. Here she is. She hasn't doubled in size yet, though. I literally just put her in here. So she's stewing. And we're going to let her sit for an hour. So she's going to sit for 40 more minutes. We're making rolls. These are like dinner rolls, kind of. And I was talking about making focaccia because my mother-in-law, Julian's mom, made this delicious focaccia recipe. Oh, she went in the yard. I'm such an idiot. My strand, it's just a chain stitch. It's basically, it's simple. But the bread looks awesome. I'm so dumb. Oh, my baby's crying. Yeah, I have to go help my husband. He has a hard time sometimes. I'm gonna go. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. My sister is gonna be live in just a few minutes here, so I will see you all next week on her channel, where we will be playing Final Fantasy X, an amazing game from our childhood. I'm gonna go save that baby. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.